to a child that I don't yet have, who has an addiction that I don't yet know about, it will be hard. You will want to give up when you find yourself looking up into the night sky and praying that mercy be poured down on you like a shower of fresh baptisms. You won't see it then. But trust me when I say, I feel it now. These moments are going to shape you. You are as strong as you need to be. I'll try not to cry. Your pain is real and important, but it's yours, not mine. You're most like the 5 people you surround yourself with. I hope they aren't tearing you down, and if they are, I hope it's because you need to experience the grace of rising again. There will be nights when you were lost for years, circling the same block, catching the same buses, rebeating the same bruises, but your questions aren't impossible, and the answers are here. You will get through the nights you feel like you won't. You're gonna fall down a lot, and I'll try not to cry. Besides, I got eyes and ears on you. God is on our side, kid. I'm gonna send him looking over you for the years that I can't be there. I know you gotta leave in order to come back, and Lord, I cannot wait until you come back. And don't trip. If you can't see the strength in the stars, then maybe you just haven't looked hard enough yet, or you weren't next to the right person. See, I be surrounding myself with cheerleaders of life, ones who feel the struggle is really worth the fight, and we call ourselves the waiting because we haven't yet arrived. How dare the devil to hear our cries. I've seen the way the wicked dance with the moon. They play the day for a fool, they cast shadows, tempting space to believe that she is really this dark, empty void. But we are giving her encouragement tonight. When no one is left to recite to her rebels of revival, I will personally stand behind her and say simply and loudly and clearly over and over and over again until she believes it, baby. You are not shallow breath waiting to be filled. Nah, you are stardust, and that is no exaggeration. You are what children compare their mothers to. You are beauty, pure and unfucking harnessed. You are where prayers land when they come to rest. You are everything. I say this because I was told this years ago when I had lost all my sons and I didn't have nothing but craters for company. Back when I was handed acetone in one hand and chopsticks in the next and told to make this meth clean. You can never make something so dirty clean again. See, back then we were focusing on the symptom, trying everything in our power to make ourselves seem whole, patching together stories of I'm sorry's and lending thread to each other's lies when we were trying to spin the world into believing our excuses. But through my unraveling, I was remade. I'm stitching myself together these days, like wind learning to take flight. It's natural. Finding my way back into myself is this internal exploration, y'all. A spark was lit in me 4.5 years ago, and now I'm using every candle I can find to go deeper. There is good and bad, but it's all good. I know the faithless-born fear that comes bubbling up, telling you lies and it's not worth it, I don't deserve it, but you do, I do. See, we're split in two, divided parts telling us that we are meant to be one of the ones that make it, thinking our past have predicted our futures, but we were never tragedies. We were survivor stories in the making, looking for our bottoms so we could call in our redemption rights. We were digging the wrong way for years, thinking the lower we sank, the worse off we were, not realizing it is only after plunging down that we can be rocketed up. Only after decades of dirty deeds can we feel the awesomeness of clean, kind living, and we are here. Welcome! Is a big moment. I've missed many Mother's Days, Father's Days, birthdays, Tuesdays, but all this lost time had a purpose. God made me purposeful. Put my body to use. I used to live with the guilt of letting life down, of not showing up, of running the other way. When things started to get uncomfortable, I'm living proof. Not all is lost. When friends, faith, reality, shelter, love leave you, hope can be planted inside any addict still alive. Kid, I pray that one day you walk in these doors a newcomer, that you meet someone that tells you today we focus on ourselves, bringing the broken back to life. We are the problem and the solution, and we ain't gotta be broke no more. Today we got a choice, and I dare y'all to choose it with me. Every day forward is a day we've chosen not to go back. Every step forward forward is a foot on the right track. I got a new pack, one that's alive and doing what's right, because so long as we ain't doing wrong no more, we are the light. Proving ourselves is not the point here. We are already proven. We are already redeemed. We are already loved beyond belief. And now, just learning to accept that fact. Every morning I gotta trick myself into loving myself. And every night I gotta trick myself into thinking I deserve it. It's been over 4 years and I almost believe it. I ain't gotta run with the darkness no more. Spent too many days looking for the perfect way to kill myself. And now I'm just begging every day to find more reasons to stay alive. There are so many. You are one of them. I dare you. Prove everybody wrong. I'd like to say I don't run no more, but there are days you can still catch me out my skin, faking it for the fuck of it, running for the rush of it, and it's then that I get to remind myself that this is a love letter to the child that I was, that had an addiction that almost killed me. It still gets hard. The moments I look up into the night sky begging for mercy to be poured down on me like a shower of fresh baptisms, but I ain't alone anymore. Today, I got an audience to throw my insecurities at, and so do you. Every day, in almost every city, in almost every country, there is a room full of addicts begging to hear you spit your truth. So show up and shine, even if you're covered head to toe in spit, dust, and lies, because we weren't born knowing how to do this thing right. Spent our best days behind locked doors in the night, but there is a certain grace that comes from loving yourself, and y'all have taught me I ain't gotta be no one else.
That's right.